we have very much committed to growing the business over the next 6 to 12 months significantly, part through part launch and part acquisition.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Digital Box CEO James Carter. James, could you tell us more about the acquisition you announced this morning?
Yeah, good morning, Stephen. Well, as people may have recognized in the last month or so when we announced the acquisition of GRV Entertainment portfolio, our primary focus currently is really around expanding the business within the entertainment space. So it's the sector we're strongest in, both the Tab, Entertainment Daily, Emmerdale Insider, TV Guide, etc. And all of our brands flourish within that space. So it's an area we've got most skills really to expand. We've been looking across the market for bolt-on acquisitions that can help fuel that growth, and really reflecting on what we've labeled our vertical strategy. And our vertical strategy has involved us clustering around very distinct areas of content in order to engage heavily with highly invested audiences. And EastEnders is one of those markets that we have been serving, typically through Entertainment Daily. And it's an area that we would like to expand into. And Walford News came up as an opportunity. It's an asset that has been around for over 10 years. It has significant volumes of followers on Facebook with about 475,000 in total. And it provides us with exactly the right opportunity to pursue the vertical strategy as we move forward. So for anyone not familiar with what Walford is, it's a fictional place, which is the home of the EastEnders soap, hence the name. But we'll be using these assets really to expand, as I say, as we move into next year.
James, could you maybe explain a little bit more about the vertical strategy?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Both Meta, i.e. Facebook, and Google have historically sort of moved away from more generalist propositions. So they have sort of shifted their algorithms really to reward what on Google is called the EAT algorithm, but it's really rewarding authority and trust in the content that is being delivered. So we've seen it play out quite heavily in the sports market. You can see football fan sites sort of ranking ahead of the nationals in order to get exposure in Google Discover or Google Search. And we're really ploughing the same furrow with the entertainment market, with the view that journalists that have been writing about soaps for the last 30 years are going to be better positioned to deliver high quality content to Emmerdale fans or EastEnders fans or particular program that we may be pitching at fan bases. And it should result in greater recognition from the algorithms and higher visibility as a result of going in that direction. So that's the reason behind it. And it offers much deeper opportunities with audiences as well. If you've got people that are highly invested in a particular subject, it offers the opportunity to drill down further into data and more profiling of your audience base, which again is going to become more valuable to publishers as you move forwards.
Do you have any other launches or acquisitions coming up?
Well, we obviously can't disclose anything that we're on the verge of buying, but I suppose we have bought and we have disclosed that we are going to be launching, and we'll have 2 new launches coming out early in the new year, which again will form part of the vertical strategies. So, we have very much committed to growing the business over the next 6 to 12 months significantly, part through part launch and part acquisition. Whilst previously we have been quite heavily focused on acquisition. So there will be more announcements coming coming through as we move into January.
James, I hope you'll keep us updated on any progress with those. If you don't speak before then, have a good festive period.
And you, Stephen, thank you very much.
That's Digital Box CEO James Carter.